The Crossover, third quarter, page 137, after. On the short ride home from the hospital, there is no jazz music or hoop talk, only brutal silence. The unspoken words, volcanic and weighty. Dad and Mom, solemn and wounded. JB, bandaged and hurt, leans against his backseat window, and with less than 2 feet between us, I feel miles away from all of them. Suspension. Sit down, Mom says. Feels like we're in her office. Can I make you a sandwich? But we're in the kitchen. You want a tall glass of orange soda? Mom doesn't ever let us drink soda. Eat up, because this may be your last meal. Here it comes. Boys with no self-control become men behind bars. Have you lost your mind, son? No. Did your father and I raise you to be churlish? No. So what's been wrong with you for these past few weeks? Put that sandwich down and answer me. I guess I've just been... You've been just what? Deranged? Don't me. Talk like you have some sense. I didn't mean to hurt him. You could have permanently injured your brother. I know. I'm sorry, Mom. So you're sorry for what? I'm confused, Josh. Make me understand. When did you become a thug? I don't know. I was just a little angry. Are you going to say angry every time JB has a girlfriend? It wasn't just that. Then what was it? I'm waiting. I don't know. Okay, well, since you don't know, here's what I know. I just got a little upset. Not good enough. Your behavior was unacceptable. I said I'm sorry. Indeed you did, but you need to tell your brother, not me. I will. There are always consequences, Josh. Here it comes. Dishes for a week. No phone. Or worse, no Sundays at the rec. Josh, you and JB are growing up. I know. You're twins, not the same person. But that doesn't mean he has to stop loving me. Your brother will always love you, Josh. I guess. Boys with no discipline end up in prison. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Don't you get smart with me and end up in more trouble. Why are you always trying to scare me? We're done. Your dad is waiting for you. Okay, but what are the consequences? You're suspended. From school? From the team. Page 142. Churlish. Having a bad temper and being difficult to work with. As in, I wanted a pair of Stephen Marbury sneakers, Starburys, but Dad called him a selfish millionaire with a bad attitude. And why would I want to be associated with such a churlish choke artist? As in, I don't understand how I went from annoyed to grumpy to downright churlish. As in, how do you apologize to your twin brother for being churlish, for almost breaking his nose? Page 144. This week I. Get my report card. Make the honor roll. Watch the team win Game 9. Volunteer at the library. Eat lunch alone. 5 times. Avoid miss sweet tea. Walk home by myself. Clean the garage during practice. Try to atone day and night. Sit beside JB at dinner. He moves. Tell him a joke. He doesn't even smile. Do his chores. He pays no attention. Say I'm sorry, but he won't listen. Basketball rule number 7. Rebounding is the art of anticipating, of always being prepared to grab it, but you can't drop the ball. Page 147, the nosebleed section. Our seats are in the clouds, and every time Dad thinks the ref makes a bad call, he rains. All Mom does is pop up like an umbrella, then Dad sits back down. JB's got 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's on fire, blazing from baseline to baseline. Dad screams, somebody needs to call the fire department because JB is burning up this place. The other team calls a timeout. Dad, JB still won't speak to me, I say. Right now, JB can't see you, son, Dad says. You just have to let the smoke clear, and then he'll be okay. For now, why don't you write him a letter? Good idea, I think. But what should I say, I ask him. By then, Dad is on his feet with the rest of the gym as JB steals the ball and takes off like a wildfire. Page 149, fast break. He's a backcourt baller on the break, a running, gunning, shooting star, firing fast. JB's fixing for the glass, bounce, ball beside him. Now he's getting flyer and flyer, climbing sky. He nods his head and pumps a fake, explodes the lane, crisp ball, cross ball, Chris, takes a break, kaboom. Above the rim, a thunderous almost dunk. That elbow just sent JB kerplunk to the floor, foul. Page 151, storm. Like a strong wind, Dad rises from the clouds, strikes down the stairs, swift and sharp and mad as lightning. Flagrant foul, ref, he yells to everyone in the gym. Now he's hail and blizzard, his face cold and harsh as ice, his hands pulsing through the air, his mouth loud as thunder. He tackled JB. This ain't football, Dad roars in the face of the ref, while JB and his attacker do the eye dance. I want to join in, offer my squall, but Mom shoots me a look that says, "Stay out of the rain, son." So I just watch as she and Coach chase Dad's tornado. I watch as she wraps her arms around Dad's waist. I watch as she slowly brings him back to wind and cloud. I watch Mom take tissue from her purse to wipe her tears and the sudden onset of blood from Dad's nose. Page 153, the next morning. The next morning at breakfast, Mom tells Dad, "Call Dr. Youngblood today, or else." The name's ironic, I think. "I'm sorry for losing my cool," Dad tells us. JB asks Mom can he go to the mall after practice today. "There's a new video game we can check out," I say to JB. He hasn't spoken to me in 5 days. "Your brother has apologized profusely for his mistake," Mom says to JB. "Tell him that I saw the look in his eyes and it wasn't a mistake," JB replies. Profusely, page 154. Pouring forth in great quantity, as in, JB gets all nervous and sweats profusely every time Miss Sweet Tea walks into a room. As in, the team has thanked JB profusely for leading us into the playoffs. As in, Mom said Dad's blood pressure was so high during the game that when he went into a rage, it caused his nose to start bleeding profusely. The Crossover, third quarter, page 155. Article number 1 in the Daily News, December 14. The Reggie Lewis Wildcats capped off their remarkable season with a fiery win against Olive Branch Junior High. Playing without suspended phenom Josh Bell didn't seem to faze Coach Hawkins' undefeated Cats. After a brief melee caused by a hard foul, Josh's twin Jordan led the team, like GW crossing the Delaware, to victory and to their second straight playoff appearance. With a first-round bye, they begin their quest for the county trophy next week against the Independence Red Rockets, the defending champions, while playing without Josh Filthy McNasty Bell, the Daily News' most valuable player. Page 156. Mostly everyone. Mostly everyone in class applauds, congratulating me on being selected as the junior high MVP by the Daily News. Everyone except Miss Sweet Tea. "You're mean, Josh, and I don't know why they gave you that award after what you did to Jordan. Jerk." JB looks at me. I wait for him to say something, anything, in defense of his only brother. But his eyes, empty as fired cannons, shoot way past me. Sometimes it's the things that aren't said that kill you. Final Jeopardy. The only sounds, teeth-munching melon and strawberry from Mom's fruit cocktail dessert and Alex Trebek's annoying voice. This 14-time NBA All-Star also played minor league baseball for the Birmingham Barons. Even Mom knows the answer. "Hey, Dad, the playoffs start in 2 days, and the team needs me," I say. "Plus, my grades were good." JB rolls his eyes and says to Alex what we all know. Who is Michael Jeffrey Jordan? "Josh, this isn't about your grades," Mom says. "How you behave going forward is what matters to us. I love Christmas. Can't wait for your mother's maple turkey," Dad says, trying to break the tension. Nobody responds, so he continues. "Y'all know what the mama turkey said to her naughty son? If your papa could see you now, he'd turn over in his gravy." None of us laughs. Then all of us laugh. "Chuck, you're a silly man," Mom says. "Jordan, we want you to meet your new friend," she adds. "Yeah, invite her to dinner," Dad agrees. "Filthy and I want to get to know the girl who stole JB. "Stop that, Chuck," Mom says, hitting Dad on the arm. "What is? I'll think about it," JB replies, kissing Mom, dapping Dad, and not once looking at me. Page 159. Dear Jordan. Without you I am empty, the goal with no net. Seems my life was broken, shattered, like puzzle pieces on the court. I can no longer fit. Can you help me heal, run with me, slash with me like we used to? Like 2 stars stealing sun, like 2 brothers burning up together. P.S. I'm sorry. I don't know. Page 160. I don't know if he read my letter, but this morning on the bus to school, when I said, "Vondi, your head is so big, you don't have a 4-head, you have a 5-head," I could feel JB laughing a little. No pizza and fries. The spinach and tofu salad Mom packed for my lunch today is cruel, but not as cruel as the evil look Miss Sweet Tea shoots me from across the cafeteria. Page 162. Even Vondi. Even Vondi has a girlfriend now. She wants to be a doctor one day. She's a candy striper and cheerleader and a talker with skinny legs and a butt as big as Vermont, which according to her has the best tomatoes, which she claims come in all colors, even purple, which she tells me is her favorite color, which I already know because of her hair. This is still better than having no girlfriend at all, which is what I have now. Page 164. Uh-oh. While I'm on the phone, Vondi, talking about my chances of playing another game this season, I hear panting coming from Mom and Dad's room, but we don't own a dog. Page 165. I run into Dad's room. I run into Dad's room to see what all the noise is, to find him kneeling on the floor, rubbing a towel in the rug. It reeks of vomit. You threw up, Dad? I ask. Must have been something I ate. He sits up on the bed, holds his chest like he's pledging allegiance, only there's no flag. You all ready to eat? He mutters. You okay, Dad? I ask. He nods and shows me a letter he's reading. Dad, was that you coughing? I've got great news, Filthy. What is it? I ask. I got a coaching offer at a nearby college starting next month. A job? What about the house? What about Mom? What about me and JB? Who's going to shoot free throws with us every night? I ask. Filthy, you and JB are getting older, more mature. You'll manage, he says. And what's with the switch? First you want me to get a job, now you don't? What's up, Filthy? Dad, Mom thinks you should take it easy for your health, right? I mean, you didn't make $1,000,000 playing basketball. You don't really need to work. Filthy, what I need is to get back on the court. That's what your dad needs. I prefer to be called Josh, Dad, not Filthy. Oh, really, Filthy? He laughs. I'm serious, Dad. Please don't call me that name anymore. You gonna take the job, Dad? Son, I miss Swish. I miss the smell of orange leather. I miss eating up cats who think they can run with the man. The court is my kitchen. Son, I miss being the top chef. So yeah, I'm gonna take it if your mother lets me. Well, I will talk to her about this job thing since it means so much to you. But you know, she's really worried about you, Dad. Josh. Okay, you talk to her, he laughs. And maybe in return, Dad, you can talk to her about letting me be back on the team for the playoffs. I feel like I'm letting my teammates down. You let your family down too, Josh, he replies, still holding his chest. So what should I do, Dad? I ask. Well, right now you should go set the dinner table, Mom says, standing at the door, watching Dad with eyes full of panic. Page 168, behind closed doors. We decided no more basketball, Chuck, Mom yells. Baby, it's not ball, it's coaching, Dad tells her. It's still stress. You don't need to be on the court. The doctor says it's fine, baby. What doctor? When did you go to the doctor? I go a couple times a week. Dr. WebMD. Are you serious? This is not some joke, Charles. Going online is not going to save your life. Truth is, I've had enough talk about this of me being sick. So have I. I'm scheduling an appointment for you. Fine. I shouldn't be so worried about your heart. It's your head that's crazy. Crazy for you, little mama. Stop that. I said stop. It's time for dinner, Chuck. Oh, who's the man? And then there's silence, so I go set the dinner table, because when they stop talking, I know what that means. Ugh.